Now that we have Bronco 22 ordering on its way, I want to spend a few moments going over some questions that I've been getting, questions coming from Ford, hopefully answering everything that you need to know regarding the 2022 Ford Bronco ordering process. What is going on, social media family? My name is Jorge Lopez and I am your sales consultant. We are located in Tomball, Texas. Tomball Ford is your dealership of choice. Welcome to yet another video. Make sure that you subscribe and you like and you share the video if you like content like this. We are talking about Bronco today. Yes, we are talking about 2022 Ford Bronco. The ordering is up and running and I bet you guys have a lot of questions. So without further ado, I am going to dive deep into some questions that I've got. So I will be reading a lot, but I definitely do not want to miss any questions that you guys have sent me, questions that Ford has answers to. So what I'd like to start off with is basically how I personally handle all of the orders that are coming in for all of the customers that I have. And hopefully this helps you, because I have heard of nightmares of customers getting their Broncos delivered and then things just kind of change a little bit. So hopefully this can help you lock in your preferred equipment and pricing and stuff, and answer any other questions. So what I'm telling all of my clients to do is to go to Ford.com and build the Bronco from there. Okay, go to the 2022 section of the Ford Bronco, and I'm asking customers to either bring their build here personally to me so that we can discuss it, take a look at it, make sure that there's no questions, or you can send your sales consultant or me your link to that build. So once we receive it, then we put it into our system called Webdo. Okay, Webdo basically hosts all of the orders for every single customer nationwide. Once I put the order in Webdo, I'm able to print out what we call an order summary form. The order summary form basically lists all of the options, equipment, color, etc. This is what I sent to my people to have signed, to sign off via electronic signature. So this does a couple of things. It's basically telling my people that I sell at MSRP, we lock in the price, and then the customer confirms, all of the equipment that's on the vehicle. Once I receive the order summary form signed, then we as a dealership are collecting a $500 deposit. I do not know, what your dealership is charging, but we are collecting $500, which is typical. It is normal when you're ordering a vehicle. It's not a big deal. So I charge 500 bucks. Obviously, we'll send my customer a receipt for the $500, which will be used towards the purchase of the vehicle when it arrives. And then from there, we just wait, man. From there, I update my customers as much as possible. I welcome any messages, any phone calls, any emails for any status updates from all of my guests. So that's what I do. Also, to let you know, scheduling begins October 28, 2021. Today's date is October 14 of 2021. So I've got a few days to pack all of these orders into Webdo so that Ford can start scheduling them by the 28th of this month. Now, if you place your order after the 28th, it's no big deal. You will still be able to get your Bronco. It is no big deal. But remember, if we've got already so many people on the system, theirs is going to be scheduled first. Production starts in December. I'm thinking probably around December 15 through 20, right there. Don't know 100% there. And deliveries are going to be starting first quarter of 2022. Now, a few things that are changing for the 2022 model year Bronco: the wall track. The wall track will now be available to be with a soft top for the first time. Bumper options new for 2022. Powder coated steel bumper is now standard on Black Diamond and Badlands. The modular now becomes an option on all series. We now have manual with Sasquatch. That is confirmed. We can have that. We can have the four-door Sasquatch with the roof racks. The slide-out tailgate is a late availability. And we've got special Broncos coming, like Bronco Raptor, and then there's an Everglades series as well, which is going to be coming with snorkel and a winch standard from the factory. We'll talk about that here shortly. Some model year changes on the colors. Eruption green, like most of you have already known, there's a green coming. The technical name for that color is eruption green. And we've got hot pepper red, which I have not seen in person, but it's going to be replacing the rapid red, which is one of the colors that is going away, along with lightning blue. And I can't believe Ford is taking away antimatter blue on the Ford Bronco. As you guys know, my personal Bronco is antimatter blue. Man, that is a sweet color. I am sorry to see that color go away. Cyber Orange will now be available on every series, adding bass and big band for the 2022 model year. So a few of the questions that I've gotten from you guys are the following. So I'm going to be reading through these. There are a lot of questions on here. Hopefully this is a very informative video. If you like it, make sure that you give us a like so that YouTube can share it to other Bronco people that need this kind of information. So let's get started. So I have a 21 model year Bronco order that was not scheduled. What steps do I need to take for the 2022? Well, if you didn't get a scheduled build date, if you didn't get a VIN number, then you are getting a 2022 by this point in time, October 14, 2021. So what you need to do is, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, contact your salesperson and tell them that you are ready to order a brand new 2022 model. I would recommend sending them or sending me the build sheet. Okay, the build sheet will basically tell the dealership how you want your Bronco to be built. I have a Bronco reservation, but not converted to an order yet. What steps do I need to take? This is question number 2. Well, the same thing pretty much. If you have a reservation, but you never turned in any orders to your dealer or to me, then go to Ford.com, build a perfect Bronco, send that link over to your salesperson so they can go ahead and convert it into an actual order, and the excitement begins there. Number 3, why do I need to update my order? Well, there's new colors, there's new features. We want everybody to look at what's available, what is new, so that you can make any changes if you have to. So go to Ford.com, building prices up and running right now. Number 4, if I place an order for 2022 model Bronco, will I get the Bronco in 2022? Not necessarily. Okay, Ford is still having problems with the MIC, but nothing near as what we have for the 21 Broncos. So Ford has pretty much everything under control as far as making the changes to the quality of the Bronco. Now Ford is worrying about the production of the Bronco, getting the Bronco going. But the fastest way to still get a Ford Bronco for 2022 is to go with a soft top. So if you're okay with a soft top and adding the hard top later, I suggest going with a soft top. Also, there's still some parts constraints. Keep in mind, contact your dealership to get a list of what is the best trim to get the fastest Bronco turnaround. Question number 5, when does scheduling begin for 2022? Scheduling begins in October 28th to be exact. That's when Ford is going to be starting to build the Ford Bronco, schedule the Ford Bronco, excuse me. December, mid-December, late December is when it's starting to get production, and January through April is going to be the first months where we're going to be seeing the first Broncos. Make sure, guys, that when you're contacting your dealership, to make sure that you've got your build at a priority code 10. From the factory right now, Ford in Webdo, which is our ordering system, is converting every 21s to 22s and putting them a priority code 99. Priority code 99 is basically telling Ford, do not touch this Bronco, do not build it. It is just sitting there. But if your dealership is doing everything the right way, then they can go ahead and convert it to a 10 through a 19. Those are the codes that Ford basically is saying, okay, Ford, we are ready, you are ready to go ahead and pick up this priority code 10 through 19, and they will start building your Broncos. As a rule of thumb for me, I always put them at a 10, but I think anything between a 10 to a 19 is telling Ford it's ready to be built. But the lower the number, the better. That's how I've always been instructed. I've been here for 22 years, and that's the way that I've been doing it since day one. and the turnaround is the fastest versus something that has a priority code number 19. If you have any questions, guys, comment below. I'll try to get to you guys. But remember, I'm a sales consultant here at Tomball Ford, and I've got a lot of customers that I'm helping. So I love to help you, and that's why I make these videos, to try to enlighten you guys and give you some feedback, give you some information, because I've heard horror stories across the nation. So let's go ahead and go to the next question, number 6. What is the importance of the reservation timestamp? Well, Ford is still prioritizing the reservation timestamp. So Ford is still using that as the number one thing to refer to when they're building the Ford Bronco. Now, if you've got a reservation timestamp that is super early, but you're looking for all of these parts that are really hard to get, and then somebody later from you has a newer reservation, reserved it at a later time, and he is looking for something that is super easy, super quick to get, well, heck, guess what? He's going to get priority because of the parts. So make sure that you select wisely so that you can get your Bronco the sooner the better. Number 7, why are only certain accessories visible in build and price? Well, the accessories that are on build and price are going to be normally added at the factory, or they're going to be a dealer installed options, meaning that we are going to be installing it here, like maybe some wheel locks and stuff like that. Those will show the cost on the window sticker, including labor. Now, there are some other parts available, like in a catalog and stuff like that, that you guys can always come into the dealership to your accessory department and add that later. Just keep in mind that pricing for those parts will not include the labor, so keep that in mind. Number 8, after placing my order, can I change my Bronco vehicle order without losing my place in line? Yes, you can. So you can always make any changes that you wanted to do before you get scheduled to be built. So before a VIN number, then yes, you can go ahead and make any changes that you wish. Just keep in mind that any change that you make basically is making your dealer go into Webdo and make modifications, okay? I have always a fear of pressing the wrong button on making some changes and then not getting them correctly. So that's why I always when there's a change, I print the order summary form and I resend it to my clients so that they can sign off on it, and that way that clears me from making any mistakes, because I've got my customers double checking my work. Okay, can I change dealerships? That's another question that I received. You should be able to change dealerships on a case-by-case basis. I've heard, again, horror stories of customers wanting to take delivery of their Bronco that arrived at their dealership, and then guess what? Pricing has changed. So there is a phone number. If you contact me, then I can get you that number. If not, I will put it on the screen right now. I think I have it here on the next notes. But yes, you should be able to call a specific department at Ford, build your case, tell them, hey, what the problems that you're having. And man, if you want to get to a dealership that is not going to be playing games, we are not charging over list price on the Ford Bronco. That is my next question. Am I selling at MSRP? Yes, I am not charging a penny, a dime, anything over list price. So whatever you build on Ford.com, whatever price you see, that's going to be the price for me. And I do help people out of state. As a matter of fact, I've got a few Broncos that arrived that are going to California. Some are going to New York. So there's no problem. We can help you with the shipping as well to find the best company to get it to your doorstep. We can do everything electronically. You don't pay any Texas taxes. You don't pay any Texas fees. You don't pay any dealership fees for that matter. When you're considering me and you're out of state, it's simple, it's easy. Hey, and you're getting somebody that is truly invested in Bronco, and I personally own one, so I can tell you everything that there is to know. So if you're interested in working with me, message me today and let me know, and then I can give you instructions as to how to switch from your current dealership to us. Okay, now let's talk about pricing, the next set of questions. Question number 11, why are there price increases for the 22 model year Bronco? Well, like any manufacturer, there's a new product, there's a new year, new things come about. It is normal to see a price increase. So don't be surprised if the MSRP of a 2022 Bronco, similarly equipped to the 2021 Bronco, the price is a little bit different. So don't be surprised if there's a price increase. But my next question, what does price protection for 2022 model year mean? Well, this is Ford's answer. Ford will honor 21 model year MSRP pricing for a similarly equipped vehicle for customers who had a reservation or an order as of March 19, 2021. That is key right there. Customers will be issued a certificate that covers the difference of pricing between the 21 and the 22 for their selected series and door configurations. I will try to put a diagram on the screen to let you know what kind of certificate you're going to be getting. So, basically, how does it work when you're about to, take delivery of your Bronco, whenever that case may be? You will be issued a certificate or a rebate that will be basically used to cover the difference in price between what you've selected for 2021 and what you're getting for 2021. So keep an eye on that. Question number 13, does price protection apply to Bronco special editions? No, it does not apply for special editions. Number 14, will the 22 Bronco two-door and four-door offer A, X, Z, and D plan pricing? Just to let you know, A plan is for people that work directly at Ford. X plan is for companies that have some type of association with Ford, like oil and gas companies, electric companies, technology companies. There's a lot of companies that have special pricing structure with Ford. That is called X plan. Z plan is for retired Ford folks. D plan is for, like me, dealership employees. So the only plan that basically is not available is X plan. So Ford will not accept X plan. They will offer A, Z, and D plan. Question number 15, what options have been announced, as a late availability? Well, the slide out tailgate, that has been now deemed a very late availability. And to my knowledge, it is a factory installed option only. We would have to look into the future, wait for the future to happen to see if that is true. But if it is the case, that means that we cannot add a tailgate, slide out tailgate to existing Broncos. And if you really want your 22 Bronco to have a slide out tailgate, you probably have to leave it in a status 99, a priority code 99, so that Ford does not pick that up. And then when it is available for you to have, then your dealership can go ahead and convert it to a priority code 10 and get your slide out tailgate. Question number 16, when will the Ford Pass Performance app with the off-road navigation launch for Bronco? Ford's answer is the Ford Pass Performance app will now launch in 2022 calendar year, but no further information right now. Number 17, 22 model year limited and special edition series. Will existing order holders be able to get one of these special editions? Ford's answer, Ford says specialty vehicles are produced in lower numbers annually. We are not able to guarantee availability for all existing order holders. Really, Ford does not give us too much info right there. When, number 18, will the Bronco special editions be available? The Bronco Raptor, which is everybody's into that, will be available summer of 2022. And then there's also going to be an Everglades edition, which you're going to have snorkel and a winch. Now, to my knowledge, a reservation holder can get a Bronco Raptor, can get a Bronco Everglades, but you're going to have to wait until these two models become available in order for you to go ahead and apply to get the Bronco. Like the question said, Ford is not guaranteeing everybody to get one. It is going to be in extremely limited quantities. I'm actually afraid for you to wait on this, because what if you wait on this? We leave your order in a priority code 99. Then when the Bronco Raptor or Everglades become available, we switch it to a 10, and you don't have an early enough reservation timestamp to get one, and now you have to get a regular Bronco. I don't like that. I wish Ford would tell us a little bit more information about this so that we're clearer than mud. At this point, it's really not helping me too much to answer your questions on that. So stay tuned. Hopefully I can get you that info as soon as possible. So now this is in reference to those people that have an order with a 2021 Bronco. So can I share any updates on availability shipments from MAP Michigan assembly plant? Well, Ford is basically waiting for the rooftops of the MICs to be replaced before they ship the Broncos out to your dealership. So if you've already got a VIN number, if you've already got your Bronco scheduled, it will be built probably with a new top and then shipped. If you already had your VIN number a while ago and Ford had already produced your Bronco a while ago and it is sitting at Dirt Mountain up in MAP, then it's basically just waiting for a new top. Once that top is replaced, then Ford will be shipping your Bronco to you. I know the wait has been extremely long, and we as a salespeople working with Ford sincerely appreciate your patience on that. Number 20, what steps are being taken to ensure that the Bronco up at Dirt Mountain is in top conditions? Well, Ford is supposedly starting these vehicles up. They're moving them around so that everything is remaining in good condition. Question number 21, what can I do if I can't agree to a sell price with my dealerships? So this is coming back to the very, very first points on this video. Make sure that you get something in writing from your dealership. The order summary form, maybe a purchase agreement, something in writing saying that you guys agree to terms on numbers. All of these dealerships are basically franchise owned. It is not, Tomball Ford, for example, is not Ford Motor Company. Tomball Ford can charge whatever, we want for the Ford Broncos. That's why you see, specialty pricing on Raptors and Mustang GT 500, Shelbys. Specialty vehicles like that demand a price increase because it's a specialty vehicle, and that's just the nature of the business, unfortunately. For the Ford Bronco, if you flip the coin, if somebody buys a Ford Bronco, I promise you will make money if you flip it, if you sell it. So for my recommendation here at Tomball Ford, we don't charge anything over list price. We don't add anything on the Bronco that you don't want. So it's really clear with us, the message, the pricing from the get-go, from day one. So it's super important. Sign your stuff, confirm the pricing before you move forward. That way there's no problems once your Bronco arrives. But if you want to contact Ford Motor Company to make a dealership switch to us, or to complain about pricing, number to Ford is 800-334-4375. This is the Bronco support team. Now, I will tell you, the wait time to get somebody to call you is extremely, extremely long. So make sure that you've got plenty of time to be on hold. But hopefully you guys don't have any problems with your dealerships. Can I add accessories to my loan? Question number 23. Yes, of course. You can add them to the loan. We've been selling a lot of Broncos right now with lifts and door bags and rubber mats and all of that stuff. We can add to the loan, no problem. Number 24, is the hardtop problem fixed? Kind of. Now, like I told you before, Ford has already, confirmed the quality of the tops. Now the problem is the production of the tops. But Ford is getting under control, and now we have a full year to produce these tops, to deliver the Broncos, versus for 2021, basically we only had 6 months, to try to cram everything in. So I feel confident that 2022 model year Broncos are going to be a lot smoother transition, more deliveries are going to happen. So stay tuned for that. So number 25, typical ETA once a Bronco has been produced. Well, it depends. It depends on where your dealership is at in relationship to Michigan assembly plant. For us, we are near Houston in Texas. So it takes us about 4 weeks after the vehicle has been produced to await shipping, get loaded onto a train, travel down here to a drop-off location, then wait for the 18-wheeler company to pick that up and bring it to us. So all of that stuff is about 4 weeks. If you live super close to MAP, then it'd be a lot less. So just to hopefully to give you an idea as to ETA for that. Well, there you have it, guys. 25 questions that I received from you guys, 25 questions that Ford wanted me to share with you guys as well. Hey, if you found value in this video, make sure that you share it. Make sure that you give it some likes so that Google and YouTube can go ahead and share this video to other people that are seeking this information. I want to thank my customers. I want to thank every single one of them that has been allowing me to work with you. I sincerely appreciate it, and I look forward to getting your build. I look forward to putting it in our system and hopefully delivering the Ford Bronco to you. Hey, if you are tuning in and you are not a customer of mine and you want to switch to a dealership that is not going to be charging over MSRP, and you want to work with somebody that, breathes, smells, sleeps Bronco, I would be more than happy to help you out. Message me. The comment section below is open. I read every single comment and I try to respond to every single one of them as well. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. On to the next video and have a blessed day.